What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video with me, Broccoli. Today we are going to be talking about the new countdown that we've just gotten for Chapter 2, Season 5 of Elemental Royale. Now, as of right now, the countdown is set to 12 days, 3 hours, 16 minutes, and 40 seconds. And yeah, this is pretty big. I feel like this may be one of the more longing seasons because, let's face it, this season has gone a long way, but there wasn't really any more game-changing updates. We did get update day through mid-season, and then it kind of just died down a little. So I kind of want to explain what this season did good and bad as it has lasted. So please leave a like and subscribe, that's always appreciated, and leave a comment. What did you think of this season if you have played it? If you haven't, I do not have a code for it, but please add me on PlayStation Broccoli07 and I will show you the map and maybe we can play together. And so yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first start of the season, it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty nice, and it was kind of just a fresh start. After Chapter 2, Season 3 ended, we knew we were getting snow because it started right off in the heat. Over here in this corner, there was a lot of white fog covering the place, and we knew that since December was coming, we knew it was going to be a snowy season. And so yeah, we have snow right here. We got Vast Village and Snowy Slopes for the start. And some other POIs that came, we had Containment and Seasonal Suburbs, which had a cabin but then got removed. And yeah, that's pretty much all that we had. For then there wasn't really anything game changing. It was just 2 new POIs. We did get the XP system in, and so that is really nice. You get pretty decent amounts of XP from this. And so it was all kind of boring for the most part, but then when the mid update came, we got Trap Towers, Lucky Loadout, and Ice Ring. And honestly, I feel like this may be one of the more poor update days because it was like I don't know really, because like Lucky Loadout, it came right before update date came, so like it came like maybe a week before update date came. And this is still like one of the best landmarks, I think. Like, even though this is a prefab, I still really like this. But the issue with this is that Trap Towers is a prefab and Ice Ring. It's kind of just sitting there. There is some loot, but it's like nothing special. And we all know that landmarks and update days aren't supposed to be like, oh my god, this is like changing the whole place up. And it kind of does that, but like there wasn't really much here. It's pretty much just a square with ice in it, nothing too crazy, and it's just patches of snow around it, with some bushes that have the same thing, rocks, bushes, and chests. And I know I just said update days aren't supposed to be like big special event. It's supposed to be small, though I think this may have taken the cake for this one, because honestly, I feel like this is like kind of poor, and just in my opinion. In Trap Towers, I feel like it might just be kind of weaker than Ice Ring because 1, it's just 3 towers and they're prefabs, and 2, all there is just snow around it with very little chests, I must say. And so, as of right now, there is actually no llama, and I do have to add a llama at Hasty Heights. And that was pretty much it. And the zombies, they're not really that game changing because they're pretty much a one shot if you hit them with your pickaxe. And like, yes, they can actually do some pretty good jump scares because like if you get close to them, they'll just pop up out of nowhere. But they weren't really that special, and I have to agree that they definitely needed a buff, but I just couldn't get to that. And so that pretty much sucked. Snowy Slopes, it wasn't too bad of a POI. I mean, I definitely would agree that it is a downgrade from Chapter 2, Season 2, and 3. And because, like, it was much better than what we have right here. But, like, I do like that it's open and, like, there's somewhat decent amount of mats. There's just not a lot of chests laying around, so you're pretty much just walking in a wonderland full of emptiness. And with Vast Village, there is really not much going on here. This is probably my laziest POI that I've ever made, and I regret it because I was kind of lazy with making this season, and the only thing you have here is buildings that are prefabs lined up as good as they can be in order to create balanced building. And so, with these being prefabs, they're not all that creative and special, and that's what I want my BR to be, but I got lazy, and I just didn't make that happen. The only thing that's non-prefab here is this little rectangle with Christmas trees in the middle with some chests. This is the first POI, though, to have 2 llamas in the same POI, so that's pretty nice. But there's nothing else really going on here. It's pretty much all just it's all just nothing. It's all just pretty much just emptiness. So if I have to give this place this season a rating, it'd probably be a 5 out of 10. Because yes, it's okay, but like I feel like there wasn't enough potential for this season. And everyone was kind of high for the season because it was going to be snowy, there was going to be a lot of trees, and it was going to be like the fantasy. But we kind of just got this instead. I am planning on making next season way better because I'm supposed to be adding in new mechanics, some new POIs, and we're going to have a newcomer that's coming into the island. As you can see, I did not talk about this yet, but here is his hut. I haven't able to put stuff in it besides a bed because of memory, but this is where he lives for right now, and until we get into the next season, there's just gonna be a hut just lying right here, and I'll probably add a chest and maybe a llama here. But yeah, this person that's living in that hut is going to be selling items, which are gonna be pretty powerful for you guys. And so yeah, as I said, the containment is pretty much of an upgrade to the Chapter 2 Season 3, because I feel like the whole terrain here, it was just taking up too much of the island, and there really wasn't much going off there. It was kind of making a mess over here, and was getting a little hard for building, and it still is around the edges, though I feel like this is better because I feel like there is more loot here than there was, and the chests aren't as scattered. And as you can see, the 0 point, since it's being contained, it has 2 chests on each side of it. And so, in my opinion, I think the containment was better than how it was in its previous state. And so yeah, this next season is gonna hopefully bring us some more high expectations. And so yeah, it's going to be in 12 days, 3 hours, 8 minutes, and however many seconds. Holy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, let me know in the comments, how did you feel about the season, if you played it, or if you want to play with me before this season ends. You still have about a week before it comes. This is going to be February the 4th, and so, or no, the 3rd, I think. Yeah, that's when this Chapter 2 Season 5 will drop, and so yeah, just let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. Peace out.